Welcome back to another edition of Fly Tying for Beginners. Today we're going to tie a LivelyLegz generic mayfly nymph. The hook I have in the vise is a nymph hook. This is a size 8. You could tie a generic nymph size, even size 6 to size 18. I'm going to start with some lead wire. Since this is a big hook and a big fly, I'm going to use some 30 thousandths lead wire, and I'm going to wrap mostly on the thorax area. We got 9 or 10 wraps there. And we'll remove that excess. I'm going to use some brown thread. This is 70 denier. We're going to start the thread behind the eye, and we're going to secure the lead wraps. We want to leave a little bit of space between the lead wraps and the eye of the hook. At the back, we're going to build a little bit of a ramp there with the thread to kind of help get a good taper on there. We don't need a real lot because we're going to use dubbing on here. And we're going to bring that thread back to where it would hang at the barb of the hook. Since I'm at the barb at the back, I'm going to tie in my rib right now. I'm going to use an extra fine black wire because that color will complement this fly better. And we're going to tie that in, and we want to keep it on the side. Make sure when it's finished it's on the side. And we're going to bring that thread back up. And here is the LivelyLegz. These legs are for the small 14, 12 to 14, but I'm going to use it on the size 8, and I'm probably going to leave all 3 legs in there because this is a bigger hook. But you can get that from LivelyLegz.com. You can see there they have 3 new colors. They have a brown, they have an olive, and they have a black. Real nice, good thinking by them for those color selections. I'm going to take the LivelyLegz. You can see it has 2 tabs on it. I'm going to wrap between the first and the second eye, or the first and second set of legs first. Bring that back between the second and third set. And then I can tie in the back tab. Just going to bring that forward, and I'm going to secure the front of it. Tie in that front tab. And bring that thread back to the back again. There we got that. You can see that tab sticking out. I'm just going to take my scissors and remove that. If you can pull that tab. And I'm just going to cut that close, and then got that good. There we have the legs. Now for the abdomen, we're going to have a shell back on the abdomen. It's going to be 2 tones. We're going to use a pheasant tail center. And I'm going to take probably about 20 barbels from the pheasant tail center. And I want that tail to be about half the length of the fly. Go ahead and tie that in. And I'm going to fold that back. I'm not wrapping back on top of it. I just want to keep it up and out of the way. And I said we're going to make this two-tone, so The bottom I'm going to make a cream color. So you want to get a light colored light colored dubbing. There's light Cahill. Bleached beaver. That bleached beaver looks like a pretty good color. Got pale yellow. Got some red fox there. And I'm going to use the pale yellow dubbing. And this is rabbit dubbing. You can see the rabbit fur there. And we're going to see how far this goes. I'm going to hold back that shell and then go ahead and wrap forward. And we hope to come to the thorax, which would be the back legs. I want to make sure that it's wrapped properly on the bottom, not missing any. That's pretty good. We're going to fold over that shell. We're going to take the wire, take that pheasant tail and try to get it flat. Go ahead and we're going to just put a wrap or two of thread there to help secure it. We could get rid of that excess. Take our rib and we're going to wrap that in. And we're going to secure that rib. And we'll just helicopter that off. Now for the wing case, I'm going to use, you could use another piece of pheasant tail or another section of pheasant tail, but I'm going to use the turkey tail. And we have about 1.5 the width of the hook gap. I'm going to tie it in by the softer part back here. I'm going to remove that excess first. We're going to take that turkey tail or the wing case and we're going to tie that in. I got one piece of stray there I'm going to take out. And bring that thread back behind the back legs. I'm going to take more of the dubbing. I'm going to wrap this a little bit thicker, dub this a little bit thicker. And we're going to wrap that. I'm going to wrap back a little bit. I'm going to check the bottom. And then you always have to make sure that bottom is wrapped right, because that's what you're going to see. Move it up between the next set. And I got a little bit too much on there. The rabbit fur came off pretty easily. And I'm going to take that right up in front of the first pair of legs. I'm going to take the turkey tail and fold that over. Put some wraps in front of the wing case. And we can remove that excess. And we're going to tie off that head. Take our whip finish. Put a little bit of head cement on there. Take that right around. Put a little bit of head cement on the wing case if you'd like. Give it a little bit of more strength there. And here we have a LivelyLegz generic mayfly. Hope that you learned something from this video. Hope you would subscribe to my channel. Please refer me to your friends. Leave comments, questions, suggestions. And most of all, thank you very much for watching my videos.